All right, to decide which ed chat to participate in, we're just going to first off go to Google and check out the ed chat calendar. The first one that comes up is always a good option. Make sure you choose the correct time zone and you will be all set. These are all of the chats that are on specific nights. So Wednesdays, Tuesdays, these are all the options for Wednesday evenings. So you should be able to find a chat that best fits your needs. We're going to go ahead and bounce over to Texas Ed Chat that started at 8:30. So we will hop on over to TweetDeck to see what's going on there. It looks like tonight's is on interviews. So what I have up here right now is rather than using Twitter, I like to use TweetDeck. So what TweetDeck does is, here's my home feed. So this is just my regular Twitter stream, and it shows me everything that everyone that I follow posts on Twitter. So then I come over here, and this is my notifications stream. So this is anytime somebody likes something that I've posted, or someone follows me, or somebody retweets, or somebody posts something to me, comes up in my notifications tab. And then there are other hashtags that I really like to follow, such as the hashtag GWAEA or the GWAEAPD, hashtag Benton CSD, which is where my children attend, hashtag BC Ed Camp, which is coming up in a couple of weeks, is one that I like to follow. But then here, right here, is hashtag TXEd. So this is the one that I'm going to follow tonight, and I like to bring this over. To get this up here, I just downloaded the TweetDeck app, and then if you click on search, you can search a person or you can search a hashtag, and then it comes up on as one of your columns. But what I like to do is the one that I'm following, I like to have over to the left. So to do that, I'm going to move it over by my notifications so I can see if somebody is interacting with me. So this one has started already, and it looks like, so this is how, sometimes it goes a little bit quicker. So as people post to this hashtag, TXED, it comes up and kind of funnels down in this column. So I'm going to scroll back to see if I can find question number 1. So question number 1 will be the one that says Q1, which somebody has retweeted it here, but I'm going to go and find the original first question. So the questions are Q1, and then what I do is I answer with A1. So it says, as an interviewer, what are the most important things you want to know about a candidate? So sometimes it's in a visual like this, and sometimes it's just as a text. And Texas has their own moderators, have a Twitter handle, but something unique you have to do, like for Iowa Ed Chat, you have to find out who's moderating, which is usually the one that's putting out the ones with Q1. And it's always a good idea to follow them so they come up in your feed if you're not using TweetDeck. But what TweetDeck will do is anytime anybody posts with the hashtag TXED in it, it will come up in this column if you have it as one of your featured columns on your TweetDeck. So what I'm going to do to respond to this one, I'm going to say, so what I like to do is I'll post the A1, and then right away I'm going to put hashtag TXED so I don't forget it, because if I forget it, then it's not going to show up in this chat feed. So I've got that there, and it's not forgotten. Something that I really want to know about the candidate, if I'm the person interviewing, is what drives them, what's their passion, what is the reason for them interviewing for this job. So I think that's what I'm going to put. And then I just hit tweet. So now I'm going to go back through and see if I can find question 2 since I did join late. Oftentimes when you join a chat, just introduce yourself, tell where you're from, what you do, and that's kind of how they get started. It looks like there's quite a few in between here and here, so sometimes you have to hit this show more, but I'm looking for this one right here. Question 2. Think about the best interview experience you have ever had. What made it so memorable? So again, I'm going to go up and put A2 and then make sure I put TXED so I don't forget about it. I think my response for this one is going to be, I want to feel like I am a part of a team. Are they just as interested in me as I am in the school? It's a two-way street. And I'm going to change this interviewing because I want to be more specific. Interviewing is a two-way street. So that's my response for question 2. And then I'm going to go through and see if I can find question 3. Looks like question 3, as an interviewee, what are the most important things you want to communicate about yourself? So what I would do in a regular chat is I would respond to that, but I also would be responding to other people's questions. So I'm going to look for some that intrigue me, and then I'm also going to respond to them. So they're already on question 4. How do you prepare for an interview to ensure that what you want communicated is expressed? So some of the answers for that one. Tara says, I research, practice in front of the mirror, and truly get my mind right. I'm currently and always working on this. So I'm going to respond to Tara. And to do that, you just see this little chat icon. Click on that and it's going to reply to her. And unless I put that hashtag TXED in this reply, it's just going to go to Tara. So, and it'll show up on her replies. So I'm going to reply and say, research is so important. Knowing about the school you are, actually I'm going to change that to district, you are interviewing with is imperative. It helps build that relationship and shows you truly care. So I'm going to just put TXED on that tweet so it will show up in this chat feed, but you don't have to do that. Basically what we have shown you tonight is I've talked about how to reply to other people's responses. We've shown you how to actually reply to a question posed by the moderators. And you also can like someone's tweet by clicking the heart. We talked about just getting into a discussion with someone by replying to their tweet, but you can also retweet someone's message if it's something that resonates with you or you agree with. So these are the 3 key features of Twitter and TweetDeck similarly. So if you have any questions about how to participate in an Ed Chat, don't hesitate to reach out. This one was Texas Ed Chat, which is on Wednesday nights at 8:30. But also don't forget to check out your own Iowa Ed Chat on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Go ahead and check that out if you'd like.